Hello, everybody. So, the Commonwealth of Kentucky versus Erica L. Lawson. Comes the Commonwealth for the purpose of notifying the defendant that it intends to present evidence regarding an aggravating circumstance pursuant to KRS 532.025 2A9. That being that the offense of murder was intentional and resulted in the death of a 17-month-old toddler. Therefore, the Commonwealth intends to seek the imposition of the death penalty. Lisa Fugate, Commonwealth's Attorney for Middlesboro, Kentucky. Now let me tell you what this Erica Lawson has been arrested for. And why Kentucky prosecutors are seeking the death penalty against this Bell County mom in the 17 months old killing. The state filed this notice Tuesday, September 5th. According to 10 News, Kentucky prosecutors filed notice Tuesday they plan to seek the death penalty against a young Bell County woman accused of murdering her 17-month-old daughter. The Commonwealth's attorney, Lisa Fugate, filed notice Tuesday in Bell County Circuit Court that she would seek to prove aggravating circumstances in the death of Elena Hembry that merit a possible death sentence for Erica Lawson. In this case, the top prosecutor alleges the victim's status as a child and the fact that the killing was deliberate. It merits consideration of the death penalty. The Commonwealth's Attorney's Office confirmed Tuesday afternoon they'd filed notice in the Bell County Circuit Court Clerk's Office to pursue death. Fugate had suggested earlier this summer that her office might seek to execute Lawson, who is 21 years old, if she's found guilty of murder. The indictment alleges Lawson failed to help Elena when she was unable to breathe. It also accuses Lawson of abusing her and leaving bruises, as well as using drugs while she was supposed to be caring for the child. Lawson was indicted last month in Bell County for murder, failure to report child abuse, first-degree criminal abuse, and first-degree wanton endangerment. Authorities said Elena suffered severe injuries in late July and was taken to Middlesboro ARH Hospital due to the extent of her injuries. She was then flown to East Tennessee Children's Hospital. Elena died on July 30th, 2023. Authorities said the toddler, 17-month-old Elena Hembry, died in the hospital from her injuries after she was essayed. Authorities said she was severely injured and was taken to Middlesboro Hospital on Friday, July 28th of 2023. Due to the extent of her injuries, she was then flown to East Tennessee Children's Hospital, where Elena succumbed to her injuries on July 30th, 2023. In my time with the Commonwealth, this is one of the most severe cases of abuse, specifically because that baby is 17 months old at the time, Kaylee Ayers from the Middlesboro Police Department said. Police arrested the mother, 21-year-old Erica Lawson for manslaughter, criminal abuse of a child under 12, wanton endangerment, and failure to report child abuse. She waived her hearing on August the 8th, so the case was sent directly to a Bell County grand jury. The grand jury returned an indictment on August 22nd, formally charging Lawson for murder, failure to report child abuse, first-degree criminal abuse, and first-degree wanton endangerment. The indictment said Lawson failed to help Elena when she was unable to breathe. It also accused Lawson of abusing her and leaving bruises, as well as using drugs while she was taking care of the child. Lawson will stay in custody on $1 million bond. Commonwealth Attorney Lisa Fugate said they can now push for the death penalty against Lawson. Kentucky has 26 people on death row and has only executed 3 people since 1976, according to the Death Penalty Information Center. On August 4th, the Middlesboro Police Department said they were using DNA test results to identify other suspects in the young girl's death. Fugate said they were able to expedite 6 DNA samples, and results are expected to return in as soon as 3 weeks. Police previously said the child's uncle went to authorities several weeks ago after suspecting that someone burned her. However, police couldn't find the kid, and the uncle did not know where the kid was at the time. The Middlesboro community also mourned the death of the 17-month-old on August 5th, gathering to reflect on her life and to push for reforming child abuse laws. So there are other monsters that are still not locked up, that are out there and unable to harm other children until these DNA results come back and they can arrest the other perpetrators. This is a sad thing. Evil entered Elena's life on July 28th, maybe even prior to that. But Erica, the mother of Elena, allowed this to happen. So I hope that she's found guilty of this crime, because undoubtedly she's not helping law enforcement to lock up the other perpetrators who abused this child in horrific ways. This child was assaulted only an hour and a minute away from where Summer Wells disappeared.
Maria.
John, this is a case that has shaken an entire community, and we see that from tonight's memorial. And in just less than 24 hours since this case became public, loved ones gathered outside of City Hall to remember baby Elena. On Friday, Elena was taken to the hospital. She had been sexually assaulted and severely injured. And 2 days later, she died from her injuries at the hospital. Tonight, we hear from the girl's dad for the first time.
She was my world. She was my first, my only. I hate have to do this, but this type of thing can happen. As you can see, it's touched everybody. We're the only voice she's got as a community, not just as me, just as a community.
Now, the child's mother is 21-year-old Erica Lawson. Now, she remains in custody tonight. Right now, she faces 4 different charges from manslaughter to abuse, and the city's mayor speaking tonight to the family.
I cannot imagine the pain you're going through. You're going through something no father's ever. But man, you're going through something no father should ever have to go through. No parent should ever have to go through a death of a child.
Officials say the girl's uncle did report signs of abuse weeks ago, but police say they couldn't find the child.
Here we have another child where people tried to get her help, but CPS or DCF, whatever it's called there, failed her. The people who are appointed to help these children failed. The person who was supposed to protect this child allowed the most horrible crime to happen to her daughter.